Hey guys, what is up? It's Lindsay again. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how you can find your own personal style on a budget. I'm going to be talking you through my own style journey and kind of the tips I've learned along the way of that, because I feel like it's such a long journey. It's been such a long journey for me, and I want to share how my style has evolved and then in relation to how I can help you evolve your style. If you're new here, I'd love you to subscribe. I make a lot of fashion content on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, so I'll leave them always linked down below. We are going to be talking about how you can look on a budget. I remember watching these videos. I saw Olivia Jade do these videos like a few years ago, or do a video like this a few years ago, and it kind of just inspired me to talk about it in a different way, in the sense of thrifting by thrifting. And don't let that scare you away. I want you to watch this video and just hear my story and how I have gotten accustomed to only thrifting for my clothes. All of the clothes you see basically that I buy are thrifted. This top is not thrifted, and obviously thrifting is cheap, so just keep watching and we'll get into step by step. So I'm going to kind of tailor these steps with my own personal story, because that's kind of where I got the inspiration to do this video, because I've been through this. If you're on the stage where you want to get into fashion or you want to just use clothing to express who you are, then I'm going to talk you through my journey. So with like thrifting and how that helped me find my personal style. So starting in like grade 11, 12, I was very insecure with my high school outfits. I'll insert some photos of my high school outfits. I would not wear color. I would try and follow fashionable people I thought I saw in my school, or I just didn't know how to put together an outfit that I felt confident in creating myself, tailoring my interest in fashion and tailoring my personal style to what I felt confident in. That's confidence and style go hand in hand. Trust me when I say that, because I just was not confident in any of the outfits I wore before, and if I just wish I could go back and give myself the confidence I have now. It's definitely a journey. So for me, I knew I was interested in fashion, though I just was personally not most stylish, I guess you could say. I was just insecure, and that's what prohibited me from wearing what I actually wanted to wear. But once I started to get into university, it was still kind of the same, but I was surrounded by creative people, and I feel like that really helped. Like, I know you guys are probably just wanting to evolve your own style, not that you need to be surrounded by creative people, but kind of just take a moment to see who you surround yourself with. If they bring you down, people are constantly commenting on your appearance or just bringing down your confidence, you're not going to have the confidence to wear something that you want to wear because you're scared of your own friends judging you. So it's almost just like a total mindset shift in how you see yourself and how you want others to see you, and to not let other people prohibit you from what you want to wear and what you feel confident in, because definitely style is confidence. If you've never been thrifting, you don't want to wear old people's clothes, you don't want to dig through so many racks and not find anything. The mall's so much easier. I've heard it all before, but when I tell you, like, once you start going to the thrift store, you're going to be amazed at how much you can find. If you want to know, if you want proof, go watch all my lookbooks. Basically all my clothes are thrifted, so it's definitely a journey to get to the point where you want to thrift. But thrifting, definitely, since it's like a whole store of singular items and you are the person to decide to pick out what you think is cute and to bring home with you and incorporate and style in your own ways, then you start to realize that like you're the one picking out the pieces. You're not the fast fashion designer making the clothing for Forever 21 or designing the clothing for Forever 21 or Zara. You are deciding right then and there at the thrift store what clothes are cute, and that's a big step to take, I know. When I first started thrifting, I definitely was looking more for name brands on a budget, I guess. Like, I wanted to find like discounted Lululemon stuff or whatever. But one thing I found is, like, when you're at the thrift store, you're looking through all of these racks and you're kind of just getting accustomed to the variety of items that you have to sift through and what you have to decide you want to spend your own money on. Not that it's expensive, but you have to decide what you want to spend money on and bring home. So my first thing to do if you want to get into thrifting is just go to the freaking thrift store, go through a whole rack, just look at every single piece, make note of what you think is ugly and what you think is cute. And if you have the time, or if you can try stuff on at this thrift store, I know at Value Village in Canada you can't right now, it's all about trying it on. Because when you're looking at these pieces, a lot of the times when I still go to the thrift store and I look at I am prone to pick the ugliest things on the rack. Not that I think they were ugly, but like if I'm with like my sister or something who doesn't thrift as much as I do, she'll be like, that's super ugly. But I'm like, the uglier the better. Like, it's honestly true. Once you pull like an ugly piece from the rack and try it on, you're just gonna have like a revelation and be like, this is so cute. Your mind's just gonna go in all these different directions of how you can style this item. That's the one thing about thrifting, is you is you're getting items that you want to incorporate into your current wardrobe. It's not just about buying a whole new wardrobe. When people want to redo their closet, they always think they have to buy a new wardrobe. It's about taking item by item that you buy new and incorporating it with the clothes you already have, because that's the most sustainable option for all of us. To get rid of fast fashion clothes, once you start realizing that they're fast fashion, that's not the way to do it, is to get rid of them. You should wear the heck out of them until they disintegrate on your body, because the most sustainable clothes are the ones you already own. But thrifting, as I was saying, you take these items home with you, incorporate them into your closet. They're cheap, first of all. If you don't end up liking it, you can get rid of it. It's secondhand in the first place, so you're not buying into new production. The more you do that, the more unique items you'll have, and the more taste you'll develop, I think. Like, the more I've been going to the thrift store, the more you really the faster, I guess, you're able to kind of determine what you like and what you don't like. It's all about, like, the more practice you have deciding what you like and what you don't like at the thrift store, because it's your own personal taste coming through. There's no style list sorting the racks. It's a literal free-for-all, like going through like hundreds of people's closets in one and deciding what you like and what you want to put in your closet. It's a very like overwhelming process sometimes when there's so much to look at, but if you go through every single section and go through all these pieces, like almost like to make two piles. Like, think of stuff that you think is generically cute, like that you'd maybe see be sold at the mall, or what your friends would wear, or what the majority of people would think is cute, and then the stuff that's ugly that you are just drawn to. And try them all on and just see what you feel the most confident in. It's all about trying it on and seeing how you feel in the garment. Like, you could see it on the rack, think it's the cutest thing, and then try it on and think it's the ugliest thing on you. You just have to really kind of tailor your taste to how you see yourself in the garments, rather than how you see the garments on other people and how you want to look like them. Because it's all about, as I said, it's all about what you put on your own body and what you feel confident in, not what other people are wearing. Try to recreate that. You don't want to follow other people's exact styles, because that's what they feel most confident in. That doesn't mean you're going to feel the most confident in what you deem to be cool. It's all about just realizing and having the confidence to say, okay, no, I just think that person's pretty and I think they look good in anything. And saying, okay, I would not actually wear that. I think that's really important. And the next thing to do is, you have like a style icon on YouTube or TikTok or something, watch their clothing hauls. And I saw some girl talk about this on TikTok. She was like, watch clothing hauls, pause at every item they show and say to yourself, would you actually buy that? Or would you actually wear that? And a lot of the time you're gonna say no, because of course, like, when I watch thrift hauls now, I'm like, oh my god, everything that these people that I think are stylish, everything they get is so cute. But when I actually pause and look at the item, like, it's cute, but I would not personally wear it. Just realizing you don't need to buy every single item that you think is cute, because you're not going to like it on you, or you're just going to waste your money. Just kind of like taking a moment to look at these style icons, or these people that you idolize for their style, and saying, would I actually wear that? Would I put that on my body? Would I feel confident in that? I think that's a big revelation for me, honestly. Recently I started to do that, and I was like, these items are cute, but I would not personally wear that. Or like certain styles of clothing I don't personally like on myself. So that's definitely a good tip if you're overwhelmed by what people consume or what people are buying and you're like, oh my god, I need it all. Saying, I hope it's making sense. I'm kind of just rambling. Like, this is a topic that really excites me and I just want to share my views on it, so I hope this is making sense. But yeah, once I started to kind of surround myself with people that were confident in their own style and follow people that I liked for their style and how they took thrifted pieces and made it their own, I think that's really inspiring to follow, like, people that thrift a lot and see what they kind of are drawn to at the thrift store, and kind of just maybe expand your view on items that you maybe would never have picked up or tried on, but maybe they'll inspire you to just like at least try it on, and then you can determine whether you like it on yourself or not. I follow a lot of people who thrift, and it's honestly just like so much more inspiring than watching Shein hauls of like the same item and then giving the people the links to the same item. Like, I'm like, that's so boring. You must feel so bored in your own style. Ew, there's like a crab bug on my ceiling. It's disgusting. So if you really want to follow people who thrift, I will link some people down below that I love watching who thrift and just seeing how they incorporate into their own style. It's always so beneficial just to see how other people are crafting their own personal style through thrifting, because that's basically what I'm talking about, how you can do it too. And then I want to talk about trends. I know there's so many trends. Micro trends now are such a thing, and I really hate to see it because it's such overconsumption. It fuels overconsumption, and we can all have our own opinions on trends and buy into the ones that we like, but sometimes, a lot of the time, people just buy into trends because the trendy people are wearing them, or the people that they admire for their style are wearing them, and then they wear it once and never wear it again. Or I think it's really important to reassess why you want to buy something and why you like the trend. Like, let's take crochet for example. This year, I know it's a very broad trend, but we all know that beginning boutique green and white and pink striped dress. I wanted it at some point, but I was like, okay, first of all, everyone and their mother is going to have it the next month, and I'm not going to want to wear it anymore because I don't like wearing the same items that other people have most of the time. So what I have done is going to the thrift store, finding crochet pieces that I like, that I will wear past summer, and that I can incorporate into my wardrobe for the years to come. And I think it's just really important for people to realize how much you probably won't wear a trendy item. That's another step you have to get over, is not following trends in this realistic sense. You can follow trends. I love following trends. I love seeing what other people are buying, what other people are, honestly, like, I feel like thrifting trends has been a thing too. Like, crochet became a thing and then everyone's thrifting crochet now. It's so interesting to see. So it's, even for me, I don't want to overconsume thrifty pieces. Like, I may have a really good eye to find cute crochet pieces, but I'm not gonna like them all. Like, obviously you're gonna find crochet pieces at the thrift store, but some of them could be super ugly and I'm never gonna wear them. The ones I've gotten, I love and I'm wearing a lot. But it's just like reassessing, taking the time to ask yourself, will I wear this more than once? Can I incorporate this into the next summer season? Will it be really out of trend? And just seeing what you actually like, what you actually feel confident in. Like, another example is like the Hawaiian hibiscus print dress. I love that print, but obviously it's been overdone. The almighty dress, you could easily find them at the thrift store, and I definitely would recommend going to the thrift store, but make sure you're not only buying it because it's on trend. Make sure you're buying it because you like the print and you want to wear it next summer. It's always just asking yourself, am I going to wear this in a year? Because then you just kind of confuse yourself with what you actually like to style and what you actually like to wear. And it's also the sustainability aspect. You don't want to get rid of stuff after wearing it once. So it's just always a matter of trying the piece on, going to the thrift store, assessing what you think is cute and ugly, trying the ugly pieces on, and incorporating trends into your own personal style, and kind of just taking a caveat of, okay, you have your personal style and you have the trend, and how can you mix the two? And wear things that I feel confident in, and the confidence part takes a lot of time to develop and craft and figure out, but once you do, you're just gonna have so much fun going to the freaking thrift store and just finding the pieces that make you so excited to find. Like, once you have sifted through like so many pieces and you find the one item, it's all worth it. It's so worth it. It's so rewarding. Honestly, the best feeling in the world. That's a bit dramatic, but if you thrift, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I love watching people's thrift hauls. I love watching how other people craft their personal style with trends. I will list some people down below on TikTok, YouTube, wherever, that have thrift hauls, that do thrifting content, and just go watch them, pause the hauls, see what you would buy. Would I buy that? Do you think that's ugly? But once you just start thrifting, it's just such an eye-opening thing because you have so much to look through and so much to determine what is cute and what is not cute. Even though it takes time, it can be overwhelming. The more you go, the more things you're gonna find, and the more time you spend looking, the more excited you are gonna be about wearing the items that you found, because you're the only one who literally has them in the world, probably, if they're like super old stuff. Yeah, if you want to see how I style items, go watch my thrift hauls, go watch my lookbooks, and I do a lot on TikTok as well. And honestly, I think the 21 outfits I did for summer 2021, those outfits were all thrifted. I don't think I wore one piece that I bought besides the shoes. So don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed, and if it helped you at all. If you have any other questions, any other advice you need, I would love it to answer. This is like my favorite topic to talk about, is thrifting and fashion and everything. As you follow me, if you already know. If you follow me, you already know that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.